Hey there, guys. So today we have another battle beers, and this is between three American Saisons. Skip ahead if you want to go into the battle beers. I'll be talking about Saisons first, slash farmhouse ales. The words are a little bit interchangeable these days, but the style was traditionally brewed in Wallonia, French-speaking region of Belgium, for farmers to sort of have something to drink while they're working, but much lower ABV. Definitely not with the ABV what they have now. And then, it was very specific to each farm, but then in 1920, when you had Saison DuPont produced, really the idea of farmhouse ale slash Saison has been proliferated from that beer originally. So really, the progenitor of it all is really Saison DuPont. But now we have three American ones, and they're all a little bit different. We have Goose Island Sofie coming at 6.5%. It's wine barrel aged, brewed with orange peel. We have Omegang's Hennepin coming at 7.7, brewed with grains of paradise, coriander, ginger, sweet orange peel. And then we have Boulevard's Tank 7 coming in at 8.5%, and it's no adjunct, but just a good amount more hopping on it. So you sort of have a big range in ABV. You also have these adjuncts here and there. You have some barrel treatment here. And then you have probably a single yeast strain on these, whereas Saison DuPont is a blend of, I believe, 6 or 7 yeast strains in it. So let's dig into the beers. It's blind. Appearance-wise, they're actually pretty cool. It's medium to deep gold kind of color on all of them, but yeah. This one is very fruit ester forward. It's has a little bit of like grainy sweetness, but you get like orange hints of like even leaning towards a little bit banana. Reminds me a little bit of clove. Smacks of carbonation, tons of carbonation. But yeah, the beer has a little bit of a medium plus grainy sweetness to it. But yeah, hints of banana, a little bit more of that clove kind of thing going on. Dries out quite nicely. Lingers on with a little bit more candy sweetness. Wow. This one smells a little bit more funky, a little bit more rustic, a little bit more, what is that? Yeah, it smells, yeah, a little bit more funky and rustic. A little bit of like, what is that? It's hard. It's just like it smells a little older, a little bit more rustic. Cheers. Nice. It pops up front. This kind of like floral action up front, a little bit perfumey, but it also has this a little bit of like white wine kind of action going on. So I'm suspecting it might be that, but yeah, it has like a grapiness, nice and dry. Body is a lot lighter than this one. Definitely not as sweet. Really nice kind of like grainy quality to the malt, but without having the sweetness behind it. Okay, this one's probably in the middle, has a little bit more of that sweetness going on, a good amount of like grapefruit and citrus, and a little bit of like more of like perfumey floral thing. Wow. Yeah, so this one has like a little bit of like kind of like almost a candy sugary kind of sweetness, but still not quite as sweet as that one. But it also still has this kind of like again, a flowery kind of quality, very perfumey potpourri like, like really like biting into potpourri if that was the thing that you'd ever do. But really nice stuff, and has a little bit of residual sweetness on the back end. So as for picking between the bunch, this one reminds me of, actually before I pick, I'm gonna choose preference. This one's definitely my least favorite because it's just so sweet, very ester forward. Very huge amount of fruity esters on that one. This one I like the most. Really refreshing. Again, like that kind of like rustic kind of quality to it. Really nice and dry. Maybe even like wine barrel character. So that I'm guessing is Sofie. Yeah, this one tastes like hoppiness to me. Grapefruit action going on the palate. Tons of floral. I'm gonna guess that's Tank 7, and there's Hennepin. As for preference, it goes 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. And so last place goes to this one. Let's see what it is. That is Hennepin. All right, cool. Got that one correct. And that is Tank 7. Sweet. All right, so I got all 3 for 3. Awesome. So there you guys go. I didn't expect to be able to pick through the 3, but they are, again, all reasonably a little bit different. Again, they're brewed in different ways, and I'm always so familiar with the beers, but that's really cool. I was able to pick them out. Again, I really like the Sofie. I highly recommend this one. This one would be great with some seafood. I'm thinking like something like shrimp, some kind of shrimp dish. Nice kind of like herbaceous kind of shrimp dish, maybe a shrimp pasta. Really nice stuff. But I'm really liking the Sofie. As for these beers, I keep forgetting, guys. If I ever do a battle beers, I really need to do a cuvee. So we have about the same. One sec. I'll make sure they're all the same. They're all pretty much the same now. And we're gonna pour them in together. Okay. Well, that's gonna. Nope. Okay. Well, it's about as much as I can fit in there. Oops. All right. Well, I'll clean that up in a sec. But yeah. Again, whenever you have all these beers together, it's always fun to do a little cuvee of the three. Let's sing this one. Ooh, that's nice. This always works out so well. I love it. Wow. Yeah. Cool. This Sofie Pin 7 is amazing. You get still a little bit more sweetness from this one, but it's taken back a bit. Not as fruit forward. Still get a little bit of that kind of orange ester kind of note. Definitely get the hoppiness of this one, but not as intense, not as hugely perfumey. And then you get a little bit of that kind of like wine barrel treatment, a little bit of like oak going on, a little bit of kind of rustic quality that this beer has. Really cool, really good cuvee. So let me know in the comments what you think about these three beers, what your favorite American saison is, and if you have any suggestions for other battle beers in the future, let me know. Always do cuvee. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Later.